So I bought a bunch of these miniature babies off of Amazon. It's usually used in New Orleans for king cakes. I don't know if you're familiar with a king cake. I don't really know the lore behind it, but it's usually a cake, and then they put a baby in one of the slices, and if you get the slice with the baby, you win. Or I don't know what the significance is exactly. If you know, maybe you can comment down here and let me know what it's all about. But I was gonna use these babies for a build, but I ended up not using them. Actually, I forgot all about them, so I ended up not putting it in the build. So this time I'm just gonna use it for something else, a completely different project. I'm gonna make this really creepy portal with the faces like trying to escape through this portal, and hopefully it works out. So I'm using the stock cardboard first to make the basic base of the portal or door that I'm making. And I have these little babies from Amazon that I bought. It's usually used for a king cake. If you've ever been to New Orleans, you would know what a king cake is. I forgot what it is about, but if you guys remember, just let me know. I did want to open up the mouth more to make it look like it's wailing. So I'm just using this low-tech way of just burning the hole bigger in the mouth. So that was quick and easy. Just use the paper clip and a candle, just burn the mouth bigger. Now, time to decapitate, I guess. It's harder than I thought. I'm actually using these metal shears. Yeah, it worked. Now I have to do a few more. The carnage. Now I have to trim it up a little bit, remove all the excess plastic. That way it just looks like it's a head coming out of the portal. Plenty of hot glue. I actually over hot glue. That way there's no gaps, and the gaps that are visible look just like some sort of gelatinous thing in the background. Like ectoplasm, if you ever watch Ghostbusters. In some, I kind of make I make them sticking out a little bit. That way it's not all uniform, it doesn't look flat, so some heads or faces are coming out farther than some. And I just realized I have all these severed limbs, severed arms, so I might as well put them in there. It looks pretty creepy. I see a red door, so I guess I have to paint it black. Yeah, that looks even more scary than it already was. I love the glossy effect too. Like very oily looking. So I realized I needed to do something in the back too, so I'm just making a swirly vortex looking texture with hot glue. It looks pretty good painted black. Now I'm just gonna try to see what I can do and make the colors and details pop out more by, I'm gonna try purple. I'm probably gonna try like a dry brush of light blue also. Right now it's just a purple. It's starting to look pretty good. I'm gonna try to put in a little bit lighter colors in there also to make the details come out. And here we go. Time to make the door frames. Just basic foam. I'm gonna make the frame right now with just basically just bricks. A capstone. I like to start from the top, that way I can just trim the bottom to make it flush to the floor or the table. Tricky part is just having to cut small angles to make that curve. But of course I have my trusty knife here. I'm a little short on the base here, so I'm adding a little bit of a half sliced foam to kind of make it a stand also. Just putting some textures on the stone here. I'm gonna pinch off some corners, sharp corners, that way it doesn't look so angular and looks so new. At least it looks like the edges are a little bit more eroded. Now for the base. Putting in some texture with the aluminum foil ball. And I like doing this at the edges of my base to kind of just make that uneven, rough looking erosion. Just with my knife, half slice and then flick it. And I like using the little bits that I cut off. I kind of just pile them onto corners to hide the seams and also to make that rubble effect. Plus it's less for me to clean when I use all these little bits and pieces that get everywhere. Well, here it is. Here's my portal to the undead or something. Made from those little tiny babies that you use for king cakes in New Orleans. It was really easy to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think.